Hey guys, Kyle Morin here with Maverik Lacrosse and Cascade Lacrosse. We're up here today at the Bauer Performance Sports headquarters in Exeter, New Hampshire. We want to take some time and talk you through some of our new 2014 product lines. One of our big product lines that we're excited about for 2014 is our new Charger line. Replacing our previous Bad Boy line, which was great with a lot of our youth players and beginner level players. We went through a complete redesign for 2014. Part of what we focused on was really making sure that we were carrying down all of our technologies and all the efforts that we were putting into our high-end pads. A lot of our Roman XT pads that you'll see on some of our top college teams, some of the world teams at next summer's World Games in Denver, really focusing on taking those technologies and bringing them down to a youth player, realizing that while it may not demand the same level of protection, or some of the technologies can be a bit overkill for a beginner, we really want to make sure that we were sort of still carrying some of those strategies and taking some of those design cues and carrying them down. I think it really starts with our glove. What you'll see with the Charger glove for this year is really a carry down of design-wise of what we do with our Rome and our Wonder Boy families. Part of that comes from our cuffless design and our DiloFlex technology, really allowing the wrist to articulate and move throughout the glove. Knowing that a lot of the younger players that are new to the sport don't have a ton of muscle to put into their wrist to making sure that their wrist is bending, we really want to make it as flexible as possible. Along the same lines with the glove, an industry first for a youth level pad is we have a floating wrist cuff in the glove. Knowing that you can really turn a beginner player off by having them take an overly hard hit on their wrist or something that would result in an injury, we really focused on making sure that when they were going for that ground ball or going down for that scoop, that if they were to take a slash, that there was a level of padding protecting their wrist as well. So we're really excited to bring that to them, as well as a thinned out palm. Really gives them that good grip on the stick, knowing that fundamentals are so important to a beginning player. We really wanted to focus on making sure they could feel what was going on with the shaft in their hands as well. Along those same lines, we carried those design cues forward with our arm pad line. Part of our arm pad line we really wanted to focus on was the adjustability of the pad, knowing that we've got beginners ranging all the way from 5, 6, and 7-year-olds all the way up to 7th, 8th graders, maybe even adults that want to learn to play lacrosse. We really focused on making sure that you could take the strap and really dial in the level of fit by putting the Velcro all the way around the strap. This allows not only for us to correctly fit players with their pads, but also allows for the pads to be purchased and worn for 2 or 3 seasons while the player really begins to learn the sport. Similarly with those, we put a lot of focus and attention on our shoulder pads. Knowing that excess bulk oftentimes can create sort of a weird feel for the beginner player, we really focused on fit. We've got 4 sizes in all of these pads, ranging from extra small to large. Along with that, we really focused on, like all of our pads, the sternum area protection. Knowing that this area is really important to avoid taking big hits to. Protecting the sternum, the heart, and the ribs is always going to be a big focus of what we do here at Maverik. Along the same lines, really making sure that we have back protection that could really break around the player, avoiding that boardy feel and that sort of awkward feeling in the pads. At the same time, we really focused on where we attach the bicep pads for adjustment. Putting them here really meant that we could curve the pad down over the ball and end of the shoulder. So overall, really excited about the new Charger line for this year. It's a great fitting, great protection story, and we're really excited to bring it to you. So check it out on SportStop.com.